একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক দুইটা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
এমন ঝড়ের গতিতে সব লিখে ফেলতে ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন, এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক, লেখাকে করে সুপার ডুপার ফাস্ট অ্যান্ড ফাস্ট।
ভাবনা থেকেই ভালো কাজের শুরু। অ্যান্টিঅক্সিডেন্ট ও ফ্লেভোনয়েড সমৃদ্ধ এক অসাধারণ ব্লেন্ডের ফ্রেশ প্রিমিয়াম টি খুলে দেয় ভাবনার দুয়ার।
What is made out, Formula Victorians are having a very cautious approach to try and overhaul this score. So far they have done well. Shakib Al-Hassan, plenty of experience in the Dhaka bowling lineup as well. Shakib, Malik is the batsman. Well, good time to have someone like Malik at the crease, because to start with he carries a lot of experience, knows to handle situations like this, and can calm the nerves in the dressing room when you have someone like him.
Well, yeah, he's, as you say, loads of experience. Missed out. Sensible, I think, is another word that goes with how he goes about his innings. And that's just what they need right now. 76 required from 70 balls. If they can just push along with 5-6 the over and have wickets in hand.
To the advantage of Formula here is that they don't have a frightening run rate. Their asking rate is just over 6.5 runs and over. And when we're talking of T20 cricket, that's a walk in the park. Like 75 at the moment of 69 balls, that's very easy. So that should help them a lot in terms of the pressure that they need to deal with. Nice forcing shot. And they'll be happy, to just knock this into gaps and do it in singles, because boundaries aren't really needed at the moment.
Bear in mind, Wayne to come as well. Josh Butler, who has been in prolific form, failed in the last game. Hasn't failed too often in this series. Wow, Shakib is not happy. He is not happy at all with that decision. He feels that this ball is crashing into the stumps, and I think I agree with him.
Let's see how high did he hit it. He got across. Shakib Al-Hassan is not happy. It could be a line ball for me. It could be clipping. But worth taking a look. Umpire Ranmo Martinez has been under some pressure in this BPL. He was under pressure yesterday. The single down to deep mid-wicket. It's 56 for 2, 9 overs completed. Will this be the Bashundara LP Gas strategic timeout? We're waiting for the umpire to confirm. Yes, it is. The Bashundara LP Gas strategic timeout.
Before breakfast, right before you have lunch.
রাতে খাবারের আগে,
টয়লেটের পরে
এবং গোসলের সময় ব্যবহার করো লাইফবয়।
মালাই চা ছাড়া জীবনটাই বৃথা।
আমারটাই লেবু গুনে গুনে 4 ফোঁটা, সাথে 1 চিমটি আদা কুচি।
চিনি দিবেন, কিন্তু ঘুটবেন না, নিচে পড়ে থাকবে, ধীরে ধীরে গলবে।
আইসটি হবে। 12 রকম মানুষের 13 রকম চাওয়া, আর এই জন্যই বাংলা লিংকের আমার অফার। *888# এক্ষুনি ডায়াল করে আপনার পছন্দ মতো ইন্টারনেট আর টক টাইম অফার বেছে নিন। আর এখন ডায়াল করলেই 500 MB ইন্টারনেট এবং 500 SMS ফ্রি। বাংলা লিংক।
অনলাইনে পছন্দের জিনিসটির পেমেন্ট বিকাশ করলে দুটো লাভ। 1, কেনাকাটা হবে ঘরে বসেই, বাড়তি কোনো চার্জ ছাড়া। আর 2, আপনি পাবেন 20% পর্যন্ত ইনস্ট্যান্ট ক্যাশব্যাক। তার মানে ক্যাশের চেয়ে বিকাশ ভালো। আপনার একটা বিকাশ অ্যাকাউন্ট আছে তো?
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই। ম্যাপ দেখি সার্ভিসটা।
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক দুইটা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
বাইরে দেওয়ালের উপর ধুলো টিকতেই দেয় না। Apex Ultima.
সদিকা থাই ভাষা মা
থাইল্যান্ড যাবার ইচ্ছেটা যাদের এত বেশি তারা রবিতে যে কোনো পরিমাণ রিচার্জে পাচ্ছেন ব্যাংককের এয়ার টিকিট জেতার সুযোগ। এছাড়াও পাচ্ছেন অসংখ্য সারপ্রাইজ। রবি
এলো ফ্রেশ সুপার প্রিমিয়াম সল্ট, এর আয়োডিন ও ব্যালেন্সড মিনারেলস শরীরের ইলেকট্রোলাইট ব্যালেন্স করে, যেন আপনি থাকেন সবসময় অ্যাক্টিভ। ফ্রেশ সুপার প্রিমিয়াম সল্ট, অ্যাক্টিভ সারাদিন।
মনে রেখো 5টি সময়:
Before breakfast, right before you have lunch.
রাতে খাবারের আগে, টয়লেটের পরে এবং গোসলের সময় ব্যবহার করো লাইফবয়।
Yes, the sunshine smile makes me feel this way. When I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
এখন গান শোনো কোনো ইন্টারনেট চার্জ ছাড়া।
Yonder Music. Download the #1 music app now. Exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য. No money for music.
Restart after the Bashundhara LBK strategic timeout. Look at this. There was no edge. I think the height was the question. Let's see. Tamim was very animated. Shakib, I beg your pardon. Yes, it's out. It's out. Shakib Al-Hassan was very, very animated. It was hitting the stump. So I'm not surprised that he thought that it was out. But again, the question here is the reaction. It's the way he responded to that call. Umpire Ranmo Martinez hasn't had the best of the BPL so far. Was under a bit of pressure yesterday from Tamim Iqbal. And today, Shakib Al-Hassan was livid.
No, he was. As you saw there, the ball's crashing into the stumps. And anybody can be upset, especially by such. But, as you say, that reaction is not warranted. He's a captain, he's a leader, and really he should be setting the example.
No, but then it's a spur of the moment. Look at what happened. Looked out. He went across, looked out. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. He's not happy. He's not happy. Now, do you know, we have match referees, don't we? What do you think the match referee might do? I mean, you would expect the match referee to react. At least a caution, a word, if not a fine. Over the top. Down to the man at deep cover, because the ICC regulations are quite strong.
Yeah, I'm sure he will. He'll be watching this and he would have seen that. So, obviously, whatever he does decide to do happens after the game. Yeah, I think there could be some disciplinary action taken there.
Well, haven't heard what was told to Tamim Iqbal yesterday. Even I thought his reaction was a little bit over the top. We haven't heard anything official as yet, maybe. Single down to long off. Right, it's time once again to talk to Pia. She's been quite silent.
আমি এখন ঢাকা ডায়নামাইটসের সব ফ্যানদের মাঝখানে, যদিও এখন বোঝা যাচ্ছে না এখন পর্যন্ত কি হতে চলেছে খেলার, কিন্তু তাদের চোখে মুখে চিন্তা একেবারে স্পষ্ট। ওকে, ঢাকা's batting is the strong point. What do you think? What went wrong today?
I think, see, Dhaka is still a strong team, but what went wrong is after the Narayan he got out, and plus Shahid Afriz also not there. So that is also a setback. And another thing, after Hassan Ali has come down, he bowled really good today, with the Komilla, and was able to take a lot of wickets. So that's it. But still, the hope is there. The game is still on,
Yeah, the game is still on. Dhaka এবারে ডিফেন্ডিং চ্যাম্পিয়ন। ঢাকার উপর স্বাভাবিকভাবে প্রেসার অনেক বেশি। Okay.
Well, it's gone straight down the throat of the man at long off. He hit it well, Imrul Khaez, but he didn't manage to find the gap either right or left at the man. Disappointed. You could see as soon as he hit it that he could tell it was going straight down the man's throat. It's a good catch. Safe hands, and that's the end of him. He'll be disappointed. 20, 58 for 3.
রেখো 5টি সময়।
Before breakfast, right before you have lunch.
রাতে খাবারের আগে, টয়লেটের পরে এবং গোসলের সময় ব্যবহার করো লাইফ বয়।
এই তো রাজবাড়ি।
আর ইনি বুঝি রাজামশাই। ম্যাপ দেখি। সার্ভিসটা
তুই যেমন তোর ইন্টারনেটও তেমন। ফলো মাই নেটওয়ার্ক।
এখন গ্রামীণ ফোনে একই ইন্টারনেট প্যাক 2টা কিনলে একটা ফ্রি। গ্রামীণ ফোন।
মনে রেখো 5টি সময়।
Before breakfast, right before you have lunch.
রাতে খাবারের আগে, টয়লেটের পরে এবং গোসলের সময় ব্যবহার করো লাইফ বয়।
For 3, new batsman Darren Rao. Playing for the first time, I think, in the BPL. Well, Timrul case was done by a slower ball. That was the attempted back of the hand kind of delivery. Didn't really come off. Simple catch to the man at long off. So Komila also stuttering a bit. Rao is a new batsman. Well, we spoke about Tamim Iqbal yesterday. We've just been told that, in fact, day before yesterday, just been told that both Tamim and Legend Das have been dealt with by the match referee. And, 50% fine of their match fee and 3 demerit points added. So, at least the match referees are cracking the whip.
Well, certainly. There was a very important point that commentators on air with brought up, and he said the number of people that are watching this cricket, the number of kids who are aspiring to be top cricketers, and to see that kind of behaviour from some of the top players is not good. But as you say, good to see that the match refs are cracking the whip, trying to keep these players in order. Like I said, at this level sometimes, the passion is there, you really want to win. But there's so many people out there who are watching the game, who look up to them, and their conduct especially is very important.
The last ball of the over, just 2 runs and a wicket. It's been a good comeback by Dhaka Dynamites. Oh, driven, beautiful. Good work. Oh, not well done. I thought good work in the deep because I thought he got around. He didn't. 62 for 3.
I see you at the
এসে গেছে 2 দিনের ব্যাটারি লাইফ সহ নোকিয়া 2 4G স্মার্টফোন। এখন বন্ধুদের ফান চলবে নন স্টপ, কারণ নোকিয়া 2 সাথে এয়ারটেল দিচ্ছে 9 GB ইন্টারনেট, 300 মিনিট টক টাইম, সাথে আরো অনেক কিছু। এয়ারটেল।
বাংলাদেশের একমাত্র ইলেকট্রিক আর্ক ফার্নেসে পরিশোধনের পর তৈরি হয় ভূমিকম্প সহনীয় স্টিল AKS।
মনে রেখো 5টি সময়।
Before breakfast, right before you have lunch.
রাতে খাবারের আগে, টয়লেটের পরে এবং গোসলের সময় ব্যবহার করো লাইফ বয়।
Contest out there. Got to get 67 in 10 overs. It might look easy. Mohammad Amir is back, but I can tell you that it's much tougher than what figures seem to suggest. Balls versus runs, just 7 the difference, 7 wickets in hand. But it's a high pressure game there, Tino.
It is. But those pressures of playing at this level, and that's why there's such satisfaction for sportsmen when they do come and cross the line in such matches. They certainly have the quality in terms of the batsmen to do it, the Camilla Victorians.
It's about winning moments. I believe that games can be broken down to little phases, and now this is a critical phase of the game. Now if this pair can get Kumila into some level of respectability, they'll win from here. But on the other hand, not stating the obvious, but if Dhaka could win this spell with a wicket or 2, this could be the decisive point.
Yeah, I mean, the rate is 6.7, something that's manageable. And if they can just go at 5, 6 to the over on average, and maybe have a good over here and there with a boundary or 2, They'll be right up there, but certainly wickets are needed by the Dhaka Dynamites just to pull them back a little bit.
Darren Bravo, a highly underrated player, or someone who has not delivered the immense talent he has. Oh, well bowled, tipping Yorker. I always believed that Darren Bravo has great potential as a left-hander. When he first came on the scene, did see him in Sri Lanka. Just very quickly looking at whom to come. Rashid Khan. I don't know his powers as a batsman. Mehdi Hassan. Hassan Ali can certainly use the long handle. I don't think Al Amin could really boast too much about batting. Darren Bravo on strike. Just trying to tell you, Tino, that when he first came on the scene and when he toured Sri Lanka with that West Indian side, most people thought that this was Lala. Looks so much like him in his stroke play.
Well, yeah, his setup, stroke play, even just his makeup. But he is a nephew to Brian Lara, both from Trinidad, and that's his cousin, Dwayne, who started off playing, hasn't played the last couple of games. Yeah, certainly a very elegant player, plays the strokes well, and he's a pleasure to watch when he's going well.
Well, for a moment I thought this was Mazhar Arshad, our statistician. Looks so much like him.
The only thing that made me realize it wasn't is that Rashid Khan's been shaven, but it wasn't for that. Unbelievable, they look like two buns.
I wish we could show, I wish we could show Mazhar Arshad and Rashid Khan on a split screen. And then people watching at home will know what we are talking about. We'll try and show him at some stage. He's the elusive man. But this is Mohammad Amir. Well, he's been mixing it up. He's generally been in excess of 135, but he's also bowled at slower delivery. He's been good. He's been just looking to change up a few times. The last ball of the over. for 3.
মনে রেখো 5টি সময়।
Before breakfast, right before you have lunch.
রাতে খাবারের আগে, টয়লেটের পরে এবং গোসলের সময় ব্যবহার করো লাইফবয়।
বাইরের দেওয়ালের উপর ধুলো টিকতেই দেয় না। এপেক্স আল্টিমা।
এখন গান শোনো কোনো ইন্টারনেট চার্জ ছাড়া।
Yonder Music, download the #1 music app now, exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য. No money for music.
অ্যালপেনলিবে জাস্ট ফিলস ক্যান্ডি, কাঁচা আমের ভেতর দুর্দান্ত মশলার ফিলিং, তাই মশলা মাখা কাঁচা আমের স্বাদ। জাস্ট ফিলস।
54 balls. Brad Malik going slowly at the moment, 17 for 24. Just been joined by Darren Bravo, his first game of this year's AKS BPL 2017, powered by Shah Cement. 6 from 6 he's on, and this man has had a good series. 2 overs today, one really important wicket just for 11 runs, and he would have been brought back now to ensure that he tries to get a wicket. He's bowled the majority of his overs from the AKS end, and that's where he's going to be operating from now.
So they got, what's their target now? 62 of 9 overs. 7 wickets in hand. got Shoaib Malik on strike. Wider it is. Oh, very sensible, very sensible. This is what Malik brings into the game. He'll just nudge and deflect and play shots like that.
It's really nicely played, and you must feel sorry for him. You think that he deserves more than just the one run for that. As you said, very sensible, and he'll continue to do that until such a time that it's absolutely necessary to play those big shots. One of the DJs that are out here this afternoon, playing some music for us in between innings and overs.
So Darren Brown playing in his first game in the BPL, so looks a bit rusty. Someone who doesn't really look to go after the bowling, but again another batsman who looks to milk it. But what Comilla should guard against good running is to ensure that they don't play too many dot balls, at least a single. Because with the pressure created and dot balls coming in, that could be difficult to handle.
Yeah, this man next in, Josh Butler, he's got some good scores for them. And as well, he's one who milks the ball around, hits it out to the sweepers, finds the gaps, but he certainly has shown that when need be, he can play some really aggressive strokes. But a good balance between running the ball around and piercing the field for boundaries and hitting sixes. Nicely poised, though, this game.
Dot ball, plenty of time on the back foot, looking to take the pace of the ball. They wanted the second. Good work in the deep, very good work, I'll tell you. They lost this outside chance of a second run because they were pushing for it. But that throw really kept the batsman at home.
Yeah, they thought about it. I think they would have been okay because the throw wasn't directly above the stumps. But had it been, then it would have been brilliant. Hassan Ali having some fun in the change room, enjoying some food. What a performance from him, 5 for 20, and ripped out the heart of the Dhaka Dynamite's middle order.
Good shot, very good shot. Now that is a shot that will release the pressure. That certainly did. A thump down the ground. Not a great stride out, but he shaped quite beautifully. It was in his zone. And straight away, that will be a real valve to lose that pressure.
And this is what I was talking about. If they can push the ball around like they have been and then get the odd boundary here and there, they'll stay up there with the rates.
Last ball of the over. Single they get. This is very good cricket. 8 off the over. 75 for 3. 12 overs completed.
যখন আপনার সাথে আছে হিরো i3s প্রযুক্তি, তখন সাশ্রয় হবে জ্বালানি আর সঞ্চয় হবে টাকা। এটি স্মার্ট।
মনে রেখো 5টি সময়:
Before breakfast, right before you have lunch.
রাতে খাবারের আগে, টয়লেটের পরে এবং গোসলের সময় ব্যবহার করো লাইফবয়।
স্যার লুজ প্লিজ। এমন ঝড়ের গতিতে সব লিখে ফেলতে ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন, এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক, লেখাকে করে সুপার ডুপার ফাস্ট, ফাস্ট এন্ড ফাস্ট।
Have a look at the two worms. The blue worm might be giving a false impression that they're falling way behind, but the top one, the dots in the red worm, that's when it all fell apart for the Dhaka Dynamites. It's going to be Sunil Naran into his third over, 2 overs so far, 1 for 11. Extraordinary bowling figures for him. Fox, the batsman, he's out-thought them. Despite the fact that some of them tried to take him to the cleaners, he's come back strongly.
important passage of the play. Narayan has been given the duty to pick up wickets for his side. This game is not hanging in the balance. Kumila Victorians definitely ahead in this game, unless they lose quick wickets by playing daft cricket and allow the opposition to come back. This is the last attempt from Dhaka Dynamites, introducing Sunil Narayan, who's been spinning the ball viciously to pick up wickets. Was there an edge? Yes! He's the go-to bowler for Dhaka Dynamites in this game, and he's obliged his side and the captain.
Well, you're talking about them needing a wicket, and what a crucial time it's come. Darren Bravo really was not quite sure which way the ball was going, just playing inside the line, getting a faintest of touches, and Kumar Sangakkara does the rest. Goes for 12, Kumila 75 for 4. The new batsman in, and if you need someone with experience, expertise, he's the man you need in the middle.
Oh, you have to give full marks to Sunil Narayan, who is struggling with his right ankle, but still giving his 100%. Good to watch. What a timely breakthrough. Another twist and turn in this game.
Got to be very wary of what Sunil Narayan does. Off air earlier this morning, I mean, we're talking about injuries, players playing with injuries. You yourself did play with an injury even in your debut match. So there's the confirmation that there was that thinnest of edges, a feather touch, before it went on to the gloves of Kumar Sangakkara.
A good decision from the umpire. A deafening noise in Sher-e-Bangla Stadium, Dhaka, and umpire was still able to pick that feather of a neck. Good job.
Well, that kept low, and that's one of those variations that only the class of Sunil Narayan can produce.
Oh, there's plenty in his repertoire.
What's he coming up with next? This one is closer to the batsman, but with the mindset they are in at the moment, I don't think, even if there are opportunities there, take a bit of time, bide your time, feel for it, and then go for your shots.
I'm with you, because required run rate is only 7.23. Just one good over, and it's going to be 4.
Yes, indeed, and you will get the opportunities if you're prepared to wait for 1 or 2 loose balls that might come your way every over.
But you have to pick the right bowlers. You can't go berserk against Narayan, who is bowling so beautifully. Already picked up 2 wickets, and he's been economical.
Yeah, there will be weak links, and this is the right way of going about it. Shoaib Malik does well, and Narayan does well with that over. 13 done, 76 for 4.
এখন গান শোনো কোনো ইন্টারনেট চার্জ ছাড়া।
Yonder Music, download the #1 music app now, exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য. No money for music.
ও একদিন মানুষের মতো মানুষ হবে, তাই ওর জন্য আমরা নিয়ে এসেছি মাত্র 10 টাকায় সেরা স্বাদে নাম্বার 1 পুষ্টি প্রতিদিন। স্বাদে ভরা সেরা পুষ্টি।
মনে রেখো 5টি সময়:
Before breakfast, right before you have lunch.
রাতে খাবারের আগে, টয়লেটের পরে এবং গোসলের সময় ব্যবহার করো লাইফবয়।
An over from Amir Haider Narayan, 2 from Shakib. Got plenty of bowling options, but they have to pick up another wicket quickly.
And also from the batting context, the Kumula Victorians have got to just ensure they pick that right ball to hit away. Josh Butler is, you can see him coiling up inside, trying to go for a big shot. Very capable of that. But the way things have gone in this match, with a fantastic partnership between Sangha and Narayan, and then the implosion of the Dhaka Dynamites, you just can't afford to take a chance.
When two strong sides are competing against each other, we often see that pendulum swinging in different ways.
Now that swung around was short and has been punished. That's what they needed, the Kumula Victorians. A loose delivery and immediately put away to the boundary.
Christmas arrived early. Malik in a pressure match. If you get this, this is a Christmas present, and gleefully accepted.
That's better, but what he does well is maneuver the ball into the deep and take the single. So they've got the 4 they need every over. So there'll be absolutely no pressure on the batsman right at this moment. They can pick and choose, use the angles, milk the runs.
The quad run rate just over 7. Already picked 6 runs. Now it's 7.
Yeah, there you see, makes it look very easy. Just one loose delivery, you wait for it, you pounce upon it, and you just maneuver the balls wherever you want. Not trying to be attacking, just simple cricket. Whips that away. Another amble single. They walk the run.
Yeah, Shoaib Malik is playing adeptly. He's playing according to the situation, just biding his time. That's what he likes to do. And at the right moment, he's got the ability to break free.
And without too much effort, they've got 9 runs from the 14th over. It's 85 for 4.
This is sunshine smile, makes me feel this way. When I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
মনে রেখো 5টি সময়:
Before breakfast, right before you have lunch.
রাতে খাবারের আগে, টয়লেটের পরে এবং গোসলের সময় ব্যবহার করো লাইফবয়।
ভাবনা থেকেই ভালো কাজের শুরু। অ্যান্টিঅক্সিডেন্ট ও ফ্লেভোনয়েড সমৃদ্ধ এক অসাধারণ ব্লেন্ডের ফ্রেশ প্রিমিয়াম টি খুলে দেয় ভাবনার দুয়ার।
44 more needed from 36 legal deliveries, and Pia is waiting downstairs. Let's go down and join.
আমার আশেপাশে এখন দেখতে পাচ্ছেন অনেক কালারফুল ক্যারেক্টার, আমার ঠিক পাশেই যিনি আছেন কুদ্দুস বাদী, তাকে নতুন করে পরিচয় দেওয়ার কিছু নাই। আপনি আমাদের জন্য, সবার জন্য, যদি ঢাকার জন্য, ঢাকা ডায়নামাইটসের জন্য যদি একটা গান গান।
এই দিন তো দিন নয় আরো দিন আছে, এই দিন তো দিন নয় আরো দিন আছে, ঢাকা নিয়ে যাবে সেই দিনেরও কাছে। বিপিএল নিয়ে যাবে ঢাকা বাসের সাথে। এই দিন তো দিন নয় আরো দিন আছে, এই দিন তো দিন নয় আরো দিন আছে, বিপিএল নিয়ে যাবে টাকা বাসের কাছে। বিপিএল নিয়ে যাবে টাকা শহরের সাথে।
Thank you so much, Kuddus Badi.
ধন্যবাদ ধন্যবাদ ঢাকা ধন্যবাদ ঢাকা
And now back to the commentary.
Well, that's entertainment for you. I'm sure Amir Sohail understood every word that is sang here.
Yeah, we'll discuss about it later on, mate.
That's a lovely looking shot, but there's cover in the deep, thinking of a second run. Here comes a throw. It's a good throw, but it's a good call from the other end too. So they make their double run quite comfortably.
It was easy in the end. Both these batsmen are good runners between the wicket. Just bouncing on every opportunity to steal a run.
Abu Haider Rani has bowled well, 1 for 21 in his previous 3 overs. And even in this over, he's kept it tight. Also as a bowler, you feel that you just wait for the batsman to make one mistake. Just keep on a tidy line and length and hope that they do something silly at this point in time anyway. As a batsman also waits for the bowlers to bowl a loose delivery.
It's all about maintaining a good line of length. Just bowl tight and force the batsman into making a mistake. Induce a false stroke.
Shoaib Malik has looked pretty comfortable actually. He's prepared to wait, pick and choose balls like that and play lovely looking drives through the covers. We're talking about it the last over, just one boundary, one loose delivery. That is enough for the Kumila Victorians at the moment. They're going in a sedate manner. No need to hurry, no need to throw caution to the wind. Just play safe cricket.
Clinical method is the right term. Batting with measured approach. Not willing to take too many chances, these two batsmen, and rightly so. Just relying on singles.
Trying the Yorker, almost didn't come off, made into a low full toss. But it's been a tight over so far. 4 runs coming from it. Now, will the batsman be thinking in the back of his mind, oh God, only 4. Do we need to get a boundary? Do I take an extra risk with the next shot?
There's no need. Just pick up 2 more singles at the least. And a good job. Compensate in the next over.
And that's one of those singles that Amir is talking about. Absolutely right. When the bowler is in control, you just bide your time, pay respect to the good deliveries, and there are enough fielders in the deep to get those singles comfortably. There's a big crowd here, I can tell you that, even on a working day. Afternoon, the offices will be closing in about an hour. You will have a bigger crowd in the evening. And Dhaka playing, you'd expect. Look at that in the background. Fabulous sight. And one of those singles also ends the over. 6 from it, 15 done, 91 for 4.
Alpenliebe just feels candy. কাঁচা আমের ভেতর দুর্দান্ত মশলার ফিলিং দেয় মশলা মাখা কাঁচা আমের স্বাদ। Just feels. No জোর জবরদস্তি, only ultra gliding. Cool shaving foam দেয় real smooth experience প্রতি শেভেই। Cool, real man কখনো জোর খাটায় না।
সদিকা থাই ভাষা মা।
থাইল্যান্ড যাবার ইচ্ছেটা যাদের এত বেশি, তারা রবিতে যে কোনো পরিমাণ রিচার্জে পাচ্ছেন ব্যাংককের এয়ার টিকিট জেতার সুযোগ। এছাড়াও পাচ্ছেন অসংখ্য সারপ্রাইজ। রবি
মনে রেখো 5টির সময়।
Before breakfast, right before you have lunch.
রাতে খাবারের আগে, টয়লেটের পরে এবং গোসলের সময় ব্যবহার করো লাইফ বয়।
Able to muster, they got all out. It's a real surprise for their fans and rather shocking, but Kumila Victorians, well, the mixture of the two lights. Look at the natural light going down in the background, the sun, and the artificial lights just taking full effect here at the Sher Bangla National Stadium. Beautiful. The setting sun, always glorious to watch. In Sylhet, we saw the sun going down behind some hills and the trees. It's a fabulous sight. Oh, an edge. He's got to get him a few runs. Chase on here. Just hold in before it reaches. And that was rather fortunate.
Where was the slip? They need wickets. Well, these are the last 5 overs. Boundaries been dried up, only 1 and 3 wickets. Not bad.
Well, just a little bit of extra effort could have saved that run. A little bit of a fumble allowing the single to be taken. Well, she didn't notice the sun had gone down till wearing those sunglasses. Walks across now, that could be dangerous. It's just walking across forward and on the offside. The bowler just spears it in and he had to adjust very, very quickly.
And Worsted right on the bat. Joss Butler. Five runs from 3 deliveries. Looking to compensate for the previous over.
There he goes. Second time round that he's used his feet. But all credit to Shakib Al Hasan intelligently. Just changing the angles and also shortening the length. Not allowing Josh Butler to get underneath that ball. Very experienced player. Look at that. Just saw him on going down the leg side. Followed him. Tied him up. Oh, almost squared him up. Excellent bowling in this over.
Not the first time he has deceived Shoaib Malik, getting the outside edge. First delivery also.
Down the wicket he goes, has to check again. Just the single, the result. Still 7 runs from the 16th over. It's 98 for 4 and gonna see the umpire now. Just giving the signal. There we go. For the Boshundara LP Gas strategic timeout.
This is sunshine smile, makes me feel this way. When I can't see through, when I'm feeling blue.
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
A.H.M BPL 2017 সিলেট সিক্সার্স বনাম রংপুর রাইডার্স আজ সন্ধ্যা 6টায়।
আছেটাকে
ওটা এই না নহই
শুনলে পেলেনটা কি
আমার অঙ্কুরের কথা ভুলি গেছি তোমরা
এবার কুমিল্লা তামি ওয়াও হোয়াট আ শট দাই মাইর হইব মাই
আরে আমার আছে মাশরাফি দে
এখন পর্যন্ত যে তোর দল হয় না এবার দেখো সিলেক্ট কি করে
দৌড়ো সাকিব থাকলে কি আর কি এবারই টাকা
বিপিএল নিয়ে আলোচনা এখন চারদিকে। ক্রিকেটটা তারা অন্যদের চেয়ে একটু হলেও ভালো বোঝেন বলেই অধিনায়ক এক্সপার্ট প্রেডিকশন অনুষ্ঠানে সেই অধিনায়করাই করবেন বিপিএল বিশ্লেষণ।
লাইভ বয় প্রেজেন্টস এক্সপার্ট প্রেডিকশন। দেখুন প্রতিটি ম্যাচের আগে। নিবেদক লাইভ বয়। A.H.M BPL 2017 পাওয়ার্ড বাই শাহ সিমেন্ট, ঢাকা ডায়নামাইটস, কুমিল্লা ভিক্টোরিয়ান্স, চিটাগং ভাইকিংস, খুলনা টাইটান্স, রাজশাহী কিংস, রংপুর রাইডার্স, সিলেট সিক্সার্স। 4 নভেম্বর থেকে 12 ডিসেম্বর সরাসরি সম্প্রচার মাছরাঙা টেলিভিশনে।
টি-20 শর্ট ভার্সন খেলা মারমার কাটকাট ব্যাপার থাকে।
উদ্বোধনী পার্টনারশিপটা কিন্তু সম্পূর্ণ ম্যাচটা কিন্তু চেঞ্জ করে দিয়েছে।
ওয়েল স্টার হি ইজ আউট অফ ক্রিকেট ফর এ লং টাইম। বেসিক্যালি ইজ অ্যাটাকিং প্লেয়ার। ভালো বলটাকে তারা ইন্টারচেঞ্জ করেছে।
ফ্রেশ প্রেজেন্টস পাওয়ার প্লে বিপিএল 2017 প্রতিটি ম্যাচের শেষে নিবেদক ফ্রেশ একেএস বিপিএল 2017 সিলেট সিক্সার্স বনাম রংপুর রাইডার্স আজ সন্ধ্যা 6টায়।
মনে রেখো 5টি সময়:
Before breakfast, right before you have lunch.
রাতে খাবারের আগে, টয়লেটের পরে এবং গোসলের সময় ব্যবহার করো লাইফবয়।
For Kumilla, chasing a low total of 128. What a sight. Sun setting after 16 overs. Kumilla is still in a pretty strong position. They need 31 from 24 deliveries. Good little partnership between Shoaib Malik and Josh Butler. 23 of 23. Dhaka Dynamites need a wicket. If not more, they need to break this partnership and then get into the thick of the things by removing few more very quickly. Otherwise, Kumilla Victorians go on to win this important, very important match. Mohammad Amir, can he do the trick for Dhaka Dynamites? He's bowled 3 overs. This is going to be his last over. None for 23. Shakib has already completed his quota of 4 overs. None for 23. Narayan has got one more up his sleeve. 2 for 12. We haven't seen Aaron Pollard so far. 1 for 15 for Saddam. And 1 for 25 of his 4 overs from Abu Haidarani. Picked up in this match, replacing Shahid Afridi. He's got to perform. And what a time to perform if he can pick up a couple of wickets. Initially, break this partnership. That's what will be on his mind. Wide delivery. It's a little bit fish. Only a single. They need wickets, Roshan.
They certainly do, but I mean, I'm impressed with Shoaib Malik. He's made 32 of 40. May not look very aggressive or may not look significant in terms of the contribution, but what he's done in terms of stabilizing the Kumilla Victorian innings is priceless. But Josh Butler, on the other hand, he's looked to express himself, but again 11 of 10, not bad, but well, 30 of 23, you would think that it's a walk in the park for Kumilla Victorians. But they'll have to first contend with Mohammad Amir. Sunil Narayan, these 2 overs will be critical. But as you said, Arthur, 1 wicket wouldn't suffice. They'll need a few more. They need to create some pressure.
Bowling! That's what he wanted to do, and that's what he exactly had done. Mohammad Amir has broken this partnership. Much needed one for Dhaka Dynamites, and look at the fans celebrating.
That had a lot to do with the poor shot selection. But credit to the bowler. He was going wicket by wicket, or wicket to wicket. Butler goes for 11, 99 for 5.
For 5, they've just lost the wicket of Josh Butler, and in comes Mohammad Saifuddin. Only 8 innings in the 20-over career, 39 rest. He's here because of this. Really no need for Josh Butler to try to be a little bit cheeky. When he does, and what he does is pays a big price. Madame cleans it up, hitting the top of the leg stump, or rather the off stump. He just moved away. Big wicket, really big wicket for Dhaka Dynamites. They needed that. Mohammad Amir has provided them with a really big wicket here. Can he pick up another one here? I think they need more wickets here. Not a lot of batting to come. Already 5 down for 99. This can turn out to be a cliffhanger.
Saifuddin, how good is he, Arthur?
Well, I've seen him actually playing for Bangladesh, and he does have the ability to hit big shots. But that's what they don't need at the moment. What they need is not to lose wickets. Flicked it away. What a shot. What a good piece of timing. 4 to start with. That's what he is capable of.
Brilliant start. Very good start. Will release the pressure again. The 100 is up. What he did well was he got across. His initial movement was to get across because he read the line well. It was onto the pads. Oh, very well done behind square leg. 103 for 5. Pressure back on Dhaka now. 26 of 21.
Yeah, still favourites, Camilla Victorians, 26 from 21 deliveries, but things can change very quickly. If he can produce another good delivery to pick up another wicket in this over, then you never know. Funny game this is. Gone! Absolutely brilliant! What an over this is turning out to be from Mohammad Amir. What an over for Dhaka Dynamites. Another one bites the dust. They cannot believe it. She does.
We all do. Because that was a good delivery. It bounced. Was looking to run it big Nick. Saifuddin just stood there, I think more with disappointment than anything else. It was a big Nick. Well, he's got 2 in the over. Saifuddin goes for 4. It's 103 for 6.
Yeah, he's gone for 4. It's 103 for 6. Mehdi Hassan, right-handed batsman, has got 3 first-class centuries, 1 listed century, so he certainly can bat. But they are in a spot of bother at the moment. He's here because of this. After playing a lovely clip off his legs for a boundary, this is what happened in the next slip. He just pulled it short, came back in, and all he could do is nick it straight to the keeper. Playing away from the body also, but very good, really good from Mohammad Amir. Bringing back Dhaka Dynamites in the game. Slip in place. Swing and a miss. They've gone upstairs. It's a dot. Just getting carried away. They still have 1 more ball in this over.
Yeah, Mehdi Hassan showed his inexperience. Look how he just flashes rather blindly at that delivery, well wide of the off stump. I think the key here now will be for Kumila to try and give Shoaib Malik the strike. He needs to be really leading or taking the initiative. The likes of Mehdi should ensure that they don't give too many wickets at that end. Already that end has been open, 2 wickets.
Yeah, Dhaka Dynamites fighting back with this over from Mohammad Amir. What an over this is turning out to be. He's given away 5 runs, but what he has done also has picked up 2 wickets in this over. As well bowled again. Couple of dots to finish the over. Fantastic over from Mohammad Amir. 103 for 6.
สวัสดีค่ะ
থাইল্যান্ড যাবার ইচ্ছেটা যাদের এত বেশি, তারা রবিতে যে কোনো পরিমাণ রিচার্জে পাচ্ছেন ব্যাংককের এয়ার টিকিট জেতার সুযোগ। এছাড়াও পাচ্ছেন অসংখ্য সারপ্রাইজ। রবি।
মনে রেখো 5টি সময়:
Before breakfast, right before you have lunch,
রাতে খাবারের আগে, টয়লেটের পরে এবং গোসলের সময় ব্যবহার করো লাইফবয়।
Well, he has 3 overs to bowl and he's called on Saddam Hussain. The yellow ball 2 overs, 115. Narayan has got 1 over. He wants him to bowl ahead of Narayan because Narayan will bowl the 19th over and then 20th most likely will be bowled by the same person, Saddam Hussain. Tight, very tight game this is turning out to be. This can go either way.
Comilla will have to target this over because Narayan has bowled too well and he'll be too much of a target in terms of looking to get runs. So Shoaib Malik now will have to do something special here, use all his experience.
Shoaib Malik on strike. First low one, he's got it up-ish, but the man is at the deep. He'll pick up a single of the very first ball. Now, Mehdi Hasan needs to play some sensible cricket here. Instead of looking to play big shots, what he needs to do is get him back on strike. Tense moments in the dugout for Comilla Victorians, having a bit of a chat.
Time to use Shoaib Malik's experience, 285 T20 games. That's a lot. That's a lot of games.
Fine leg and third man inside the circle. That's down the leg side. That's a poor delivery. Extra given an extra ball to be bowled. Not good. Not good from Saddam Hussain.
7th wide of the innings. Now that's what they will have to guard against. Can't afford the extra balls. It can hurt them. Thankfully, Mehdi Hasan is a man on strike. He's the short fine leg and short third man in. They take a single. Could have been trouble because Shoaib Malik wasn't sure. He was turning around. There wasn't enough time for Saddam to recover.
Yeah, hit it back straight to the bowler and he stopped it but just couldn't control it to keep it in his hand. Otherwise it would have been trouble for Comilla. Went quite far away from the bowler, resulting in a single both for Comilla Victorians. He's back on strike. 23 from 16. Again a slower delivery. Very well bowled. Very well disguised delivery from the youngster. That is brilliantly bowled by Saddam Hussain.
It's becoming difficult now for Comilla. I think he realizes it. That look tells you the story. Now, interestingly, up to this game, both teams had won their last 4 matches. And this is indeed the clash of the titans. That's the wrong one. Bounced. And didn't really come on. Gripped a lot of the pitch. So just 3 runs so far in the over.
This is a bit quicker. And he's punched it off the back foot here. The fielder will cut it off. So 2 runs taken. 21 from 14. Still can go either way. From here on, Comilla can go on to win. So can Dhaka.
Well, they would have been hoping boundary here. Just couldn't get the timing right. Well, Saddam seemed to be doing this over brilliantly because he's taking the pace of the ball. Just that last ball was slightly off target, but otherwise, he was brilliant. I think the key, he will try and bowl wicket to wicket. With the fielders out, boundary riders out, long off, long on. He may not want to give width with extra cover area open. Oh, this is big. This is huge. This is huge. The slot sweep comes to the rescue of Shoaib Malik.
What a time to bring up a huge hit. Only the second six of the innings, and that has come from the bat of Shoaib Malik. A smashing shot. This one, things were looking good in favor of Dhaka Dynamites. He explodes with the bat. That is massive.
Bit predictable. I think he read the wrong and the length was wrong. It was in that slot. That's the shot Shoaib Malik would have been waiting for, because that was one of the options he had. Go over mid-wicket if it is in that zone. Last ball of the over. He'll get a single for a very, very profitable over for Comilla. They get 12 runs off it. It's 115 for 6.
বাইরের দেওয়ালের উপর ধুলো টিকতেই দেয় না। এপেক্স আল্টিমা।
মনে রেখো 5টি সময়।
Before breakfast, right before you have lunch.
রাতে খাবারের আগে, টয়লেটের পরে এবং গোসলের সময় ব্যবহার করো লাইফবয়।
Turning out to be Sunil Narayan is back into the attack. They warm just getting together right at the end. They need only 14 from 2 overs. But one thing is in favor of Dhaka Dynamites, that Sunil Narayan has got one more over to bowl and he will be in the attack. There he is. He's only given away 12 runs and he's picked up 2 wickets in the 3 overs that he has bowled so far. He's bowled 12 off spinners and 6 dusras. He can be the game changer. Wonderful, wonderful match with the bat, with the ball. Can he win the match for his team? Starts with a dot.
Well, Comilla has to be smart here. I don't think they'll want to blast Sunil Narayan. That was the attempted leg break which went the other way. They should be looking to take singles off him. Try and fancy their chances of the last over. 14 of 11. Now if they keep knocking it into gaps, if they could get about 5 or 6 runs in the over, which would mean they'll be down to 9 of the last over, which is very gettable against Saddam with his lack of experience.
I think important for Comilla is not to lose a wicket in this over. Mighty important, because if they lose a wicket here, then trouble, serious trouble. Dot delivery, wicket gone, new batsman comes in. That's exactly what Sunil Narayan will be hoping for. 13 of 10. Mehdi on strike. It's wide, it's short, and it's a single. Gets back Shoaib Malik on strike.
It's a tight situation here. 12 of 9. At best, I think Comilla really should be hoping for singles. Maybe got another big one coming up. My goodness, that man Tom Moody, how tall is he? I think Chris Gale is tall, but Tom Moody. This is sensible. Just pushing that ball into gaps. Now they've got 3 runs of the first 4 balls. This could be just what Comilla wants. Chris Gale, I thought he's a towering figure, but Tom Moody, look at him. He's just dwarfing the others. Look at Kusal Pereira, how short he looks.
Sensible cricket. He went down the track and ensured that he worked it on the onside. So this is good cricket, good sensible cricket.
One ball to go in the over. So they need to have a single. Comilla need a single and Shoaib Malik needs to be on strike. That has to be the plan. Let's see if they'll be able to do that. 1 is the call and I think they've done it well. Very sensible. 120 for 6.
Saddam Hussein. Just for a moment, I thought it's going to be Karen Pollard. 9 runs required from 6. They need a boundary, and that just might work in favor of Dhaka Dynamites. When a batsman is looking to play a big shot, he might just miscue it, he might hit it in the air, and that's when the trouble starts. Nail-biting finish this is turning out to be. They will take a little bit time to set the field. It's the last over, 4 wickets in hand. Kumilla Victorians waiting for the party to start. Who's going to win this? Is it going to be Kumilla? Is it going to be Dhaka?
So 120 for 6.
First delivery is going to be mighty important for both the teams. Short and wide. That's put away for a boundary. What a shot. Poor delivery in the end. Releases the pressure. They know how important this is.
That is seriously poor cricket. Poor cricket on the part of the bowler. Look how wide and short he is. He's got a short third man in. He's got a backward point in. And how could you bowl that delivery? Short and wide. That's a poor start to the over.
Yeah, the question was, why would you want to keep someone like Saddam Hussein to come in and bowl the very last over? He moves on to 49. What a role he's playing for his team. Shoaib Malik onto the legs, flicks away. He refuses the single. My God, he's refused a single.
I think it's sensible. He knows that he needs to be on strike. And Mehdi Hassan is not an experienced player. And he needs 4 runs or 5 runs. And he's got 4 balls to do it.
What if he gets out now, Roshan?
Well, yeah, that's true. That is a chance he's taking. You need to sometimes weigh your options.
Well, he's been batting for a while, so he's backing himself up to play the winning shots. Oh! Could have easily gone down to hit the stand, but he's picked up a boundary. Unbelievable. Picks up a 50. They need 1 more run. But what a chance he has taken, and he's got away with it.
His 45th half century in T20 cricket, that dipped on him. Look at it. Look at this. Perfect Yorker. Just got it under edge. If there was no bat, I can tell you there were 2 opportunities. One could have been LBW. They could have even been bowled. So, well. Rubber the green at the vital time going Kumilla victorious, where with that boundary, and Shoaib Malik's calculated gamble has paid off.
Yeah, he's just making sure how much he requires. They need only 1 run. What a match. They'll be disappointed. Is there another twist here? They need just 1 run. That's it. Kumilla Victorians go on to win the match. 5th consecutive win. That is a smashing win by 4 wickets. And the party starts.
Well, they've broken Dhaka's winning streak. Don't forget, coming into this game, both teams had won 4 consecutive games. And what a performance. There have been 2 standout performances for Kumilla. Well, I can tell you that Hassan Ali's 5 wickets all bowled was outstanding. And now this innings by Shoaib Malik. Always felt that he's a special player in this format with his experience.
Yeah, they're now climbs on the top of the points table. But what a match. I thought Dhaka Dynamites fought hard. Fought hard till the very end. They never gave up hope. That over from Mohammad Amir nearly did the trick. But in the end, it's Kumilla Victorians who go on to win the match.
Yeah, that was an absolutely fantastic game of cricket, I'll tell you. This is quality stuff. And 2 champion teams. It was, no one was sure until almost the last 2 balls of the game as to who the winner could be. That's the kind of competition we've had here. 2 great sides, two evenly matched sides. And it was a fantastic effort, and no amount of praise can possibly understand Shoaib Malik's effort, or enough to praise that effort.
Yeah, 128 was not enough. And it all happened because of the fact that Hassan Ali bowled beautifully, picked up a fifer. That's why they are dancing in the stands. The party's already started there. But what a win for Comilla Victorians. It was not an easy win. It was a hard-fought win. And in the end, Comilla Victorians thoroughly deserved it. Thanks to that knock from Shoaib Malik. Excellent. Absolutely brilliant from him to stay till the very end. He refused to take a single to ensure that he was there till the very end. And he did manage to do that. Brilliant stuff from Comilla Victorians.
Well, there is, look at them. No surprises, and well, we can understand their delight. They have tamed the lion in their own den. Right, it's time now to go down to Tino.
Thanks, Roshan. I'm down here with Imral Kayas. Imral, you didn't get many runs today, but you have to say really well played to Shoaib Malik.
Yeah, definitely. He's a match winner always. We are defending him. I know if we get until the last over, then he will win the match, definitely. He's a champion player.
At one stage when Dhaka Dynamites were batting, they looked like they were possibly going to get 30 or 40 runs more than they actually did. You guys would have felt that you were going to be able to chase that.
I think Narayan batted well. Our bowling, especially Rashid and Hassan, is bowling really well. They are very comeback strongly. So if they scored then 170, then we're batting. Our process was different. So we'll try to be more aggressive.
You're now at the top of the table by 1 point. You got a game in hand. Where to from here?
Yeah, we are looking for the one-by-one match. So we are every match we're focused on. Still more match left. So we try to another few matches win. Then hopefully the point table.
Congratulations and well done, Imral.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, he's very happy. And why not? Dhaka Dynamites batting first. I thought Sunil Narayan batted beautifully, 76 of 45, but it did not get any support apart from Sangakkara, who scored 28 of 30. In the end, 128, getting bowled out in 18.3 overs. Let's have a look at the highlights. Sunil Narayan started well, smashing a couple of boundaries. Even Lewis also getting out in the way that over from Hassan Ali. I thought he bowled beautifully. Look at those wickets tumbling all around. Sunil Narayan just couldn't get any support from the other end. Shakib, Kumar Sangakkara for a while, he played some really big shots. He was the only one who looked good.
He was good against Rashid Khan as well. Went through the offside. And anything short on the back foot, was willing to go over the top. Sangakkara was very good. Ideal foil, I thought. And Sunil Narayan surprised quite a few people with his shot selection, and was also good on either side of the pitch. This was Kumar Sangakkara. And just swinging it behind square leg, and this was his run out. Well, at the time when he was looking good, and he knew straight away that he was gone. Narayan just kept going, and finally a good catch at short extra cover by Tamim Iqbal.
And then the terrific piece of fielding from Rashid Khan of his own bowling, sending back the big man Karan Pollard, and he kept coming back and kept picking up wickets. That was a plum in front. Rashid Khan also among the wickets. Saifuddin, deadly Yorkers. And Hassan Ali just kept picking up 5 wickets for him. Incredible figures for him. 5 for 20 for Hassan Ali. Absolutely brilliant. 3.3 overs, 5 for 20 was certainly the star, the superstar. 2 for 29 for Saifuddin and a wicket to Rashid Khan. Kumila Victorians chasing 129. Just made a mess in the early overs, but then it was the effort from the middle order. Coming at number 4, Shoaib Malik. Unbeaten on 54 for 53, ensuring that they go on to win the Clash of the Titans.
Dhaka Dynamites. Amir was brilliant in that particular over. 2 overs. Look at Narayan, 2 for 17. Saddam, I didn't think he had enough experience to bowl that final over. Though, with a little bit of luck, it could have been different.
They managed to pick up wickets, but initially it was a couple of really good shots. Of course, it was Tamim. Then Ronnie got into the act. He played a beautiful 6 and then got dismissed in that fashion. Tamim Iqbal, lovely delivery. The guys came in and did manage to score a few. But I just thought that perhaps they missed out on a trick. Dhaka Dynamo not picking up Shahid Afridi. Abu Haider Ronnie taking the catch. Lovely cover drive on the up. Bravo, beautiful down the ground. And then Narayan, literally unplayable.
Yeah, that was a good effort by Dhaka. And this was a big over. 2 wickets in that. Saifuddin was the last man. Mohammad Amir having him. And then Shoaib Malik got into action. That's 6 over mid-wicket. That was a poor delivery, short and wide. This is the last over, and look how lucky he was here. Inside edge could have gone either way. And, well, you can't blame them for that kind of celebration. And let's bring you up to date with what happened, and this is how it ended. Comilla Victorians winning by 4 wickets with just 2 balls remaining. 128, Dhaka. Comilla made 129 for 6.
Yeah, with that win, Kumilla Victorians go on the top of the table. 10 points after 6 matches. Dhaka Dynamites 9 after 7. Khulna Titans 7 and Sylhet Sixers also in 7. Rajshahi Kings, the Vikings, and then the Rangpur Riders right at the bottom at the moment.
Well, they got some superstars there, Rangpur Riders. But let's look at some of the run makers, top run makers. Erwin Lewis, 211. Upul Tharanga, Sri Lankan one-day captain. Imrul Kayes, and also Ravi Bopara and Josh Butler. So those are the top run getters in the BPL 2017 so far.
Yeah, the top wicket takers. Abu Haider from Dhaka Dynamites right at the top with 11 wickets. Abu Jahid Chaudhary, youngster from Khulna Titans, 10 wickets. Shahid Afridi not featuring in today's match, 9 wickets. Narayan, 8. And Taskin from Chittagong Vikings on 7.
Right, I think we're almost ready with the post-match presentation. Let's go across and join Shamim Chowdhury.
Thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen. We're already here for the presentation ceremony of match number 21 of this AKS BPL 2017 powered by Shah Cement. And it's been a very exciting match. Who says low-scoring matches can't be exciting? This went to the wire, just 2 balls left, and eventually the Comilla Victorians prevailed and won this match. Congratulations to the Comilla Victorians. They top the table now, and bad luck for the Dhaka Dynamites today. Let me introduce you to our presentation party. Right at the end there, Mr. Muhammad Alam on behalf of Shah Cement, Mr. Muhammad Inayat Hussain Shiraj, Director of the Bangladesh Cricket Board, Mr. Muhammad Jalal Yunus, Director of the Bangladesh Cricket Board, Mr. Luqman Hussain Bhuiyan, another Director of the Bangladesh Cricket Board, and Mr. Shobuj Hussain Chaudhary, CFO of Nokia Bangladesh. Thank you, gentlemen, for being here with us. I'd like to call upon the captain of the Dhaka Dynamite, Shakib Al Hassan, to come across and have a few words, please. Well, Shakib, after a blistering start, 92 runs partnership, and it all fell apart. Must have been a little disappointing for you today.
Yes, the way we played in first 10 overs, we were 80-2, so we should have scored at least 160 from there on. So we didn't bat well, especially in later part. That actually cost us again, but all in all, it was a very good game of cricket, and the fighting spirit that shown the boys, it shows a lot of character that we have in our dressing room.
Yes, and must be very pleasing trying to bring in Sunil Narayan to open up. You've got the graceful Sangakkara, but the middle order needs to click. You're talking about the boys giving it all, particularly the ball. Defending 128 can't be easy.
Yeah, obviously 128 defending is not easy on a good batting track. But the way we bowled, I thought it was terrific. Fielders given their 100% too. It was just, we needed to take wickets. We were almost there, but in close games that might happen. But all in all, it was a very good game of cricket.
And you must have special words for the bowling of Mohammad Amir and also of Sunil Narayan.
Yes, Sunil has been terrific for last 5-6 years. All over the world he's playing. Amir is world-class bowler. We all know that. We have very good bowling attack. We all know that. So we just need to score runs. We have been scoring runs. The day we have been scoring runs, we are scoring big. But the day we are not scoring runs, we have been scoring very low. So that's the area we need to work on, and hopefully we'll be consistent from now on.
Yeah, well, bad day of the office at the office, but nothing to worry about for you.
Yeah, no, not really. There are plenty of games left, and we are in top 2 positions. Hopefully we'll get the momentum back and play good cricket.
All right, thanks a lot, Shakib, for talking to us.
Thank you.
Shakib Al Hassan, ladies and gentlemen, of course, the captain of the Dhaka Dynamites. Now, I'd like to ask the captain of the Kumilla Victorians, Tamim Iqbal, to come across and have a few words, please. Well, you almost made it look very difficult. That 128 when your boys went out to bat, it must have been something that you're looking at to go to comfortably.
When the scores are 120, 130, I get really nervous because this kind of game, you never know what happens. Firstly, I think the way we came back after a fantastic innings by Sunil, I think the bowler showed the character and the team as well. We came back strongly. We didn't give away anything in the last 5, and we got wickets, and that restrict them to 128. And then I think batting-wise, the way Shoaib batted, even in the small part, Imrul and Bravo and Josh batted, I think that was brilliant. That shows the character of the team, and I'm very pleased.
Yeah, the first part, you've got to say Hassan Ali, excellent with the ball. He really generated a lot of pace, and he was really on top of things.
Unbelievable, 5 wickets and all bowled. It's something unique to watch. I don't think anybody has done it. He's a great asset for us, and I hope he keeps on performing.
And I hope you keep up the good work. Thanks for talking to us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Tamim Iqbal is the captain of the victorious Victorians. AK's Player of the Match is the award, $500 to be handed over by Mr. Mohammad Inayat Hussain Shiraj, Mr. Mohammad Jalal Yunus, and Mr. Mohammad Alam. And for his scintillating bowling performance of 5 for 20, Hassan Ali is the AK's Player of the Match. Wonderful bowling we've seen today. A lot of speed generated. Seem to enjoy it. And Hassan, if you could come across and have a few words, please. Hassan. Well, 5 for 20, is this your best bowling performance so far?
Yeah, first of all, I would like to thanks to Allah. Yes, it is my first bowling best figure in T20, so I'm very happy.
Well, and also you seem to find your rhythm in Dhaka very, very quickly. You're generating a lot of pace. How did you like that?
Yeah, well, I'm playing since continue 15 months, so I have no problem in my rhythm. So that's why I'm in the rhythm, and it's a same condition, similar UAE and Pakistan.
Marvelous. Well done today, and carry on the good work.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That is Hassan Ali, 5 for 20, the AK's Player of the Match. Another award, the last one to be given away tonight, is the Nokia Most Exciting Player of the Match, $500 once again, and it's going to be handed up by Mr. Mohammad Jalal Yunus and Mr. Shobuj Hussain Chaudhry. Shoaib Malik, 54 of 53 balls, is our Nokia Most Exciting Player of the Match. 4 fours and 1 6. Shoaib Malik will accept that check of $500. And ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our presentation.
Yeah, crucial role for Shoaib Malik. And don't forget the role that Hassan Ali played with the ball. Absolutely brilliant. The most exciting player, Shoaib Malik, accepting his awards. That's the next match, Sylhet Sixers versus the Rangpur Riders. Up next, live from Sher-e-Bangla National Stadium. Do join us in about 15 minutes.